If you're looking to budget travel and you're thinking about Asia, Thailand, hands down, is cheaper than Vietnam. The food is cheaper, it's easier to get cheaper food, accommodations are going to be cheaper, it's easier to get cheaper accommodations, and just all around, it's going to be easier to budget travel in Thailand. But make sure you bring cash because a lot of stuff is done here through cash. They'll put these arbitrary limits if you do something on debit or credit, so you got to take a good amount of cash with you if you want to save money. I'm in Bangkok, Thailand right now. I've been to Phuket, I've been to Koh Lat, a few different places, and I've spent a good amount of time in Vietnam. I'm engaged to a Vietnamese girl, so I know a thing or two about prices for both. Now, Vietnam has the illusion of being cheaper, but it can be cheaper, but in order for it to be cheaper, it's very difficult. For example, to get a more affordable accommodation in Vietnam, you can't just go straight to Airbnb and get a good price like you can in Thailand. You're going to have to probably rent a place on a contract, sign all the forms. You're going to need help translating to do all that, and then you have to go to the police and you have to register and do all this stuff. It's a lot of work, and then you can get a really affordable place for 250, 350 Canadian dollars, so 200 to 300 American USD. And you can also get food for cheaper, but you have to, again, use cash. You have to find street vendors. And on the other side of that, the food in Thailand is much healthier because they don't use as much oil. There isn't as much chemicals and additives and stuff as they put in Vietnam. All the food in Vietnam has chemicals because all the sauces have chemicals. Everything they use is just chemicals. Tons of chemicals, tons of oil, and it's just not healthy because I'm a holistic nutritionist and I have to eat really carefully because of my health. And it's very, very difficult in Vietnam. You're going to have to cook everything yourself in order to eat healthy in Vietnam, and that's going to cost you more because you can't then just go to street vendors. In Thailand, because the food is much healthier, in most cases they don't have as much chemicals here, and the traditional dishes are usually use pure raw ingredients. It's going to be easier to eat healthier for cheaper because you can go pretty much anywhere and get the food and not have to worry too much. You might have to be a little bit careful, but yeah. You're also going to have to learn at least some of the language in both Thailand and Vietnam to be able to get more affordable food, because you're going to have to speak with the street vendors or you're going to be using your phone a lot. So just be aware of that. You're probably going to want to get some basic lessons, learn off YouTube or something, because it's just going to make it a lot easier for you. Now in Thailand they call foreigners pharangs, in Vietnam just foreigners, but there is a foreigner tax. When they see that you're a foreigner, often they'll tag on a little bit extra to the price because they think you can afford it. And in most cases people can. They come here for a vacation, they have some money saved up, so just be aware of that. And sometimes you might want to try and negotiate prices, and I know this because I've asked for a price and then got my Vietnamese fiance to ask for a price and she got a lower price quote. If you enjoyed these tips and you want more, make sure you subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know any questions you have or videos you want to see.